Hello. Last night there was a birthday party and there was a bonfire. And later I ate too much sugar. But during the bonfire, we were, tending the bonfire, which had been assembled over the course of the previous year. So the outside stuff was the greener stuff. And some of that wasn't burning because it was piled out so wide. Picking bits up and throwing them in, and you grab a big stick and start flicking bits in there, and it was so hot, you could barely get close, but you want to get close to push stuff into the fire. And I picked up this green beech wood branch, and I saw this wonderful V on it, so I grabbed my pocket saw and I cut that out. I cut it up here on the forks and down there, left a little to play around with. And last night, when I started whittling on it there, and last night I got home and this oval shape was in the branch, by the way. You could probably see it in the rings to some degree. Was that a crack? No, it was a hair. Okay. Yeah, I got this soaking in a bucket right now. Totally green. And the offcut, I said, well, hey, doesn't that look like a knife handle? And so this morning, I grabbed this out of the bucket, started playing around with it, and I thought I even found a candidate for a blade, but this here ram's foot, I think it really wants a sway back handle, and this was turning more into a pulco handle kind of thing. Anyway, I was going to go for it anyway, but I was looking for a particular tool which I recently acquired to assist me in this task, and it's the first time I really used it. Works great. So I just kind of drilled down the pith with an auger from both sides, and once it was, and then started kind of widening it out and shaping it with this, and tapping the blade in there to check for fitment. Oops. So to use that, to do that part, I used this because it was handy. So, you want to remove the blade, which I don't want to do now. I would tap it like that. And if I want to get it going in, I tap it like that. Hence, this is a little mushroom down here. And I really enjoy whittling the handle on a complete and live blade, because now you have, if the blade is in alignment, which the blade on this is really pretty good, then you just align the handle to the blade now, right? And so you end up with everything nice and true. This is an old Mora that my friend Vinny gave me. So this was, I guess, from maybe the 90s or something like that. Mora of Sweden. Carbon steel. Very good condition, lightly patinaed. And yeah, it has a different character to it, to the Mora knife equivalent, I would say. Lovely. Nothing too special, obviously, but it's kind of cool the fact that it's vintage. I've got quite a few blade blanks kicking around waiting for handles. And handles, how fancy do you want to make it? That's the whole thing with a blade like this, right? But I think this will be a really good handle, or potentially will be a really good handle. So it's still green. This is the brown from, moving it while I was twisting the auger in 10,000 times to bore it out and what have you. And I've been using whatever knife I had on me or in front of me for whittling. Well, actually, I used this ram's foot a bit. It's not too sharp, but it's actually really cut the handle as it is, and everything is very usable. But yeah, in principle, I want to tap that out, and we can even try that out. Test the principle. See that? Magic. That needs a little more. I got a collection of these little rings and these handles. And I'm building up a collection of these knives. So yeah, this could be done the same way. I just have to remove this. But with this Greenwood method, in fact, I wouldn't necessarily want to remove it all. I could put in a little step there, you know, so when you tap it in, it's not coming out. Because of course, with the Greenwood, now this is going to shrink. Ergo, I'm not going to take this right up to there, for example, because this is going to shrink. I guess more in this direction than in that direction. But while it's green, super easy. Oh yeah, so I was using this right now. I also tried that one. That works nice. I used this also for that part, the previous step. But this Ocaso Delos, I kind of put my edge on it last night, little. And great little knife for whittling. It's kind of like, you know, you have a short straight edge and then you have a kind of a skew chisel, or skew knife rather, a kiridashi. Well, I mean, at this point, it's pretty much ready, you know, it's good to go. I can wait. Oh, also, yeah, regarding the straightness, now what I've noticed with this kind of Mora, often what you'll find is that the blade is good. It's really nice and true in the grind and what have you. But the tang, by the time you get down to here, you might have a bit of warp. And for whatever reason, when I put this in, the blade was kicking off to this side. So this side, and the tang was coming out right over on that side. So I tapped in, picked up a chopstick from a stack that I was whittling earlier. Soft maple. So I could just whittle a piece and tap it in, and then whittle another piece and tap it in, as you can see. So I did that 1, 2, 3, 4 times there. And one time down here. And the rest of the gaps, I think I'll try and fill them in the same way, just using this. Because I'm going to see whether I can just go no glue. Because now this is, as it dries, it's going to clamp down onto the tang. It's going to clamp down onto this hard maple. This is seasoned, so this won't change size, but everything else will clamp around on it. And then if you soak it in oil, that's going to make it swell again. And it's going to be in there as tight as can be, really. I mean, you're not going to pull it out using it. And also it shouldn't come loose for a long time. Probably for the life of the knife. What I was thinking to do, but didn't, was put the blade in all the way down up to here. See, that would make it a lot stronger. You wouldn't have this, it would be nearly getting to full tang strength now, because the point, let's say you're jamming this into something and prying it, the point of maximum stress would be here. And so now, right now, of course, in here, the tang gets thinner and it would be pretty easy to break. But if I encrusted it all the way, that steel inside the handle, that area would be as strong as the blade, pretty much stronger, in fact, because it would have the surround of the beech wood, which will be with the concentric rings. So it will be very strong. But anyway, I tapped it in as far as it would, once I was getting it this far, I tapped it, and I was like, well, I might as well just keep the full length and have it as a lightweight knife, once this dries out, imagine this is the balance point now. So once it dries out, it's even going to be blade heavy, So you get your full length blade, you get your little tiny bit of beak there and we're going to do some flick cuts. Nice lightweight backup knife, possibly even a neck knife. Well, see how this is, this factory edge from the 90s. It's been banging around. That seems pretty good, actually. And that comfortable handle. That's good. Not much to it. It's a small handle. But for the blade to handle ratio people, that's nice, isn't it? And sometimes it's good to have a short handle for various reasons. You can get different kinds of grips. And if you are, let's say someone's trying to take it off you, well, there's nothing really for them to grab onto except the sharp pointy bit. So yeah, not taking it off me just yet. But who knows? I got a lot of knives, so come a point, I'm thinking I should start divesting some, and things like this would be cool. A knife that I made, get it out there, someone else can use it or not. Somebody else's problem. Make it somebody else's problem. Carbon steel, it rusts. It's a really comfy handle. This is going to be easy to sharpen too, like a dream. All right. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year.